This signal box and this type used to be found all over East Anglia, and my inspiration for this one came from an example which stands at Chapel and Wakes, Colne, which many of you may know as the East Anglian Railway Museum. I am adding detail to some of the buildings, and as you can see here, I've put quite a bit of detail into this signal box, including the lever frame, notice board, and just things that you may find in a typical signal box of the period. A lot of what you see here has all been handmade. This little scene here is St Mary's Church, which is in Kelvedon, and the railway crossing that goes across the main line between Liverpool Street and Norwich. If you go to this location today, it's down Church Street in Kelvedon, and it is pretty much as you see it here. The only adaptation I've made is where the lorry is turning into the road here, leading to the goods yard. If you go there today, there are 2 bungalows on site, and this entrance road in actual fact is an entrance to a second cemetery, but for the purposes of the layout I've had to change that slightly. But the crossing and the church as you see it are exactly the same today as it was in steam days. The church itself is a Metcalfe kit. I've actually extended it with a second kit to make it look more like the real location. And here we have a representation of the gravestones, which again I made a note of the real graves in the graveyard and then recreated them for the model in their correct locations. Although I've built small layouts in the past, this is the very first time that I have built a model railway of this scale and with this amount of detail. So it is a bit of a learning curve. But these are really my first efforts at a layout of this size. This area here is where the Great Eastern Railway stroke LNER station will eventually be. As I say, I'm going to hopefully base it on Kelvedon, but Haverhill is a close second, which was quite an attractive station. Class 47 you see in the front at the moment is only being used for sizing purposes. The diesel depot itself, the shed, there was one similar to this that used to be at Stratford, and also the diesel refuelling point, once it is finished, is again based on 2 or 3 different locations that I have seen photos of. We have an area here that once it is fully made will be similar to the first few hundred yards of the running line out Liverpool Street, when it's heading up towards Bethnal Green. And across this road here I'm hoping to put a model of the Iron Bridge, which is not too far from the entrance to Liverpool Street that goes across the main line. There used to be a great big iron girder bridge there, and we're going to try and recreate that. Okay, this is my J39 loco. We're going to do some running now so you can see the layout in action. I hope you like my new layout. I thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, so that you can see future videos. And if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them on my channel and I will get back to you. And it'd be just interesting to see what other people think of my layout, really. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope to speak to you again soon. So here are my trains. Okay, thank you for watching everyone. See you next time, and in the future we'll run different trains with different loads behind them to give a bit of variety. There'll even be some green diesels.